Hello, welcome to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I finally get to start my early access full LP of Battle Brothers, ladies and gentlemen. The game just came in the email. The Steam key for early access just came in. We're on early access build 0.4.0.8. It is time for me to get started and get going on this. I've talked it up for months. I've been waiting for months. I've talked it up for weeks. It's finally here. I want to let you guys know it is going into Steam Early Access. The official release date on Steam Early Access is the 27th of April. So April 27th, it will be available for everybody to go and get behind and pick it up and do all that wonderful fun stuff. The game is in a very playable state, and yeah, I got the game probably 15-20 minutes ago. I played around with it a little bit just to get kind of familiar with it, so I wasn't completely horrible at it. I did watch all 4 of the videos and even some of the Road to Early Access videos before that the developers at Overhyped Studios have put out, and I'm eager, I'm excited, I want to get this started immediately. A few other things I wanted to let you guys know. Again, it is in early access. There will be some important features and content missing, so that is definitely something that's going to happen. And there may also be some bugs and balancing things that need to be retweaked or fixed or whatever down the line. Keep in mind, guys, I am still getting over the flu a little bit. I mean, I'm mostly over it, but my throat still catches every once in a while, and I might need to mute to cough. So be aware of that. I apologize. It kind of breaks the immersion just a bit, but in general, I think it's going to be fine. So we're going to do the Early Access LP now, and I'm going to hit this hard, heavy, and just completely knock it out of the park. I am super excited, super amped up, and ready to go at this game. I'm ready to hop in right now. I'm eager and excited and want to go right this second. But we're going to do that. If I manage to beat whatever I can beat during Early Access, I'm going to wait until maybe there's a big update that does a lot of content added into it. And then Season 2 will begin. And then once it actually fully releases, guys, coverage once again. So you're going to see a lot of Battle Brothers on the channel. It is the game of 2014-2015 that I've been eagerly awaiting. It's my #1 game right now, guys. So I can't wait to get started on it. And in fact, this is really, really cool because I just learned of Telepath Tactics. And I'm sorry, guys, I know I'm taking a little bit away from Battle Brothers here, but I was all about that game when I finally figured out and I got it and I had hands-on. This is on par with that, actually even slightly edging it out. So I have 2 games that I'm absolutely in love with right now that I'm covering. So I am a happy Bumpy. I am a happy Bumpy. One final thing before we hop in. And not too bad, about 3 minutes here in the intro. One final thing, this is also going to serve as the sign-up page. If you guys want to become a Battle Brother, come, join me. Sign up in this video in the comment section down below with the name that you want to be, and I will try my very best to make it a reality. I will rename my Battle Brothers as we go. Right now there are I'm sorry, guys, I told you. Right now there are only Battle Brothers, there are no Battle Sisters. So if you're a female, you're gonna have to deal with being a male. They will eventually release female characters, or so they've said. Anyhow, guys, let's hop in and get started, shall we? Okay, I am Bumpy's Battlers. That's what I am, or Battlers. That is the company that I decided. This is too plain. I need something a little bit more impressive than that. I was going to roll out with it, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm also going to clear my throat here for a minute, so I apologize. Apparently, coughing and working the mouse, not 2 things I can do at the same time. Alright, well, there's the Red Hogs from good old, was it Jason or Jan, I believe it is, from Overhyped Studios. That's what he had, the Red Hogs. I think I might go with this. There's the Reaper's Scythe. Yeah, I like that. I like it. A royal purple makes us look regal. Alright, we're going to hop in and get started. I am going to read through all of the early stuff here, guys. It's going to be a little bit rough for me to do with the coughing and whatnot, but we're gonna force it out and we're going to make it happen. So, let us begin. You soak in the cool morning air as the sun slowly rises. So does a new chapter in your life begin. After years of bloodying your sword for meager pay, you've saved up enough crowns to start your very own mercenary company. With you are Winrich, what is that? Theodorich? I don't know. Theo, we're gonna call him Theo. I can't say it. The Fearless. I like it though. He's got a nickname. So Theo the Fearless and Olafur. And I apologize. I know a lot of these names are probably Germanic in nature, and I'm half German, but I don't speak the language at all. I'm sorry, guys. I know the folks at Overhyped Studio are like, Bumpy, no, because they're awesome. I love the way they sound. Anyhow, with whom you fought before side by side in the shield wall. Okay, You are their commander now, the leader of Bumpy's battlers. As you travel the lands, you hire new men in the villages and cities to fill your ranks. Many who offer their services will have never picked up a real weapon before. Maybe they are desperate, maybe they are greedy for quick spoils of war. Most of them will die on the battlefield, but do not be discouraged. Such is the mercenary life, and the next village will always have new men, eagerly looking for a new start in life. The lands are dangerous these times. Robbers and pillagers lay in ambush by the roads. Wild beasts roam the dark forest, and orc tribes are restless in the swamps to the east. I was going to say relentless, but restless, that works too. There are rumors even of dark magic being at work, of the dead rising from their graves and walking again. There is plenty of opportunity to earn good money, whether by taking on contracts you can find in the villages, cities, and strongholds all over the land, or by venturing out on your own to explore and raid. Your men look to you to give a command. They live and die for the Bumpy's battlers now. Alright, so there we go, and early access disclaimer, it's not done, but we will be done eventually. Enjoy. And with the sentiment of everyone in existence, huzzah! Which is a great sentiment. Alright, so we are going to hit spacebar, pause the game. There's a bandit hideout right there, but first thing we should be aware of is we have crowns. The crowns are what you use to buy things, obviously. That's kind of a no-brainer, right? But you also have to have a certain amount of crowns on you at all times to pay for your battle brothers. That being said, we also have provisions, which you need to feed your battle brothers. There's tools and supplies, which you need to repair equipment that gets damaged in combat, both weapons and armor. You have ammunition, which you need to be able to shoot and pew-pew-pew things with a bow and arrow or a crossbow, for instance. And medicinal supplies that will help you heal after you get wrecked in combat. So, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I need to tell you about that. We're going to go into the town here, and it's going to be wonderful. So here is the town interface, and it shows you all those wonderful things that we saw before. In addition, we can take a look at our roster at this point. We have Winrick, we have Theo the Fearless, and we have Olafur. So if we look at Winrick, he was a vagabond, so his resolve a little bit lower, but his max fatigue is higher, so he can cross over more stuff, do more actions without getting exhausted as quickly. In addition, he is a founding member of the Battle Brother group that is Bumpy's Battlers, and he gets ranged melee skill increase and resolve increase, so the -5 is actually countered out by being a founding member. And the only downside is he's, well, maybe hesitant to act. In addition, we have Theodore or something. I can't do it, guys. I can't say it. Like Theodorich? There we go. The Fearless. I don't know. He was a farmhand, which is a really, really good one. +10 hit points, +10 maximum fatigue. Founding member with a +5 across the board. In addition, he is fearless, which gives them a more resolve. And right now he's double gripping up his wooden stick so he can club people, and that gives him a +25% damage. You can do that with anything that's bigger than a knife or a dagger, I believe. So, that's good and or bad considering shields are like a mainstay, and this is awesome. What is this? The Fangshire Helmet. Toto. That's awesome. So there it is. It's going to give us the ability to see at night, and it negates any penalties due to nighttime. So that's going to be something that we're definitely going to throw on someone. And then let's go take a look at Olafur, who's also a farmhand. So we have two farmers rocking our ranks right now. So first thing we're going to do is talk to the guy who has an available contract. You there, yes, you, mercenary, over here, make it fast. This is going to take a little bit of time, guys. Most of our time in this first episode is going to be spent just kind of setting everything up. I'm going to actually post 2 episodes up on the first day, which is going to be today, and the 21st, I'm going to post it tonight. As soon as I'm done with this, I'm actually going to post it, and then I'm going to go about the rest of my day. Anyhow, a man waves his hand at you, his face hidden in a beard of uniform gray and his head crowned by a crop of hair as equally pale. Only his eyes follow you, his head hardly moving at all. As you get near, you see the man isn't quite as old as you suspected. It's not age that has withered his eyes and sunken his cheeks. His voice carries the trembles of a hard life, though he tries to mask it. Oh my, that scrolled way quicker than I thought. I'm sorry, guys. You look like the fool I used to be, young, brash, ready to earn my keep in this hard world. It was rough, and I will never forget my band of brothers, but I take you as a sort to not stand on ceremony. You nod, glancing at a nearby sundial. Well, listen close, because there's a reason I'm standing here today, and it's not just because I'm a bastard of a man. It's because you're a bearded man, and bearded men are 35 times more rugged than anyone without a beard. Everybody knows that. It's a true statement. It's true. I have no idea. I'm just kind of saying stuff, guys. It's totally fine. The man's voice loses its elderly charm for a brief moment. The stranger's eyes dip and go blank, perhaps remembering many a lost comrade. Sorry, guys. First of all, get some more men. Almost every settlement has someone looking for something to do, so be sure to keep an eye out. And get as many as you can, but not so many that you can't support them. No matter who he is or where he came from, damn near every man needs two things in life: food and crowns, and the latter is usually just to buy the former. Let me tell you something, and you listen close. Alright, we're going to scroll down here. I'm going to actually take 1 second, guys. I apologize. Alright, we're back. We're back. Okay. You take a stand against a nearby wall, jacking a boot against it, and lending the man a good ear. He talks with learned passion and education by fire, where the tests came first and the lessons later. It is now you see the scars that stretch up over the lid of his cloak's neckline, appearing briefly with every word as the man instructs you. So the guy's all messed up. A unit's cohesion is only a few meals thick. You go out there without food or pay, and you'll be standing by yourself before long, understand? You'll find power in numbers, sure, but make sure those numbers are happy. The stranger rolls up his sleeves as though he's getting a little hot talking about this. You notice a horrific, I can't say that word today, horrific scar circling all the way around his forearm. It appears he is still lucky to have the hand, though the hand itself apparently without two fingers. Secondly, go to the market and get some supplies, weapons, and armor. Take some shields if you can. In my day, a good shield was often worth as much as a man himself. My day is your day, is the next man's day, so get some shields. At the very least, it will keep some men alive when those poor sods wouldn't stand a chance otherwise. And some men will do better with certain weapons too. Pay attention to their skills. Don't be giving a squat man a giant sword he can hardly swing. And don't go wasting the good graces of a tough man's utter savagery by leaving him in the back with a bow. He focuses his eyes on you and his voice lowers. And now for the part you really want to know about: earning some crowns. Every mercenary just wants some coin, but you only get that through hard work. Most towns around here will have something for you to do. It actually saddens me how little my experience has helped change that, but I guess that leaves some for you. Fulfilling a contract or two will keep your men fed and their pockets full, so always be on the lookout for a good payday. Sometimes, though, you might need something in a pinch. Trust me, that time will come. If that happens, just look for the closest target to raid. What got me going in my prime was ruining the days of some bandits. Come to speak of it. Scroll down to the end here. I have some need for mercenaries myself. Yes, that's right, son. I'm more used to you than just being an old rambling man. There's a bandit hideout just outside Dornan. These lowlives have been robbing the travelers around here, and I'm too old to do much about it other than get mad, which ain't good for my heart. The city council has put a bounty on their heads, and I'm representing the search for an answer. I think you're it. Don't look too proud yet. Find the bastards and put an end to their ill ways, and I will hand the reward of 300 crowns to you personally. Hell, consider it a passing of the torch if you want. Sound good? The man straightens his back with unhinted speed. He throws his hands wide. What are you waiting for? A mercenary should never waste time. The world doesn't pay you to stand around. The world pays you to go and do the things they ain't comfortable doing. Now go out and do what you're paid for. I will earn myself these crowns. Okay, there we go. Our first contract has been taken and is underway. I'm going to cough one more time. And I apologize for the delays, guys, but it is simply what it is. All right. It is time, ladies and gentlemen, to see what Battle Brothers we have available to hire. And I have to say, not really that many. I actually had more the last time I did this. Okay, so I'm going to go with 6. I'm going to start with 6 Battle Brothers. We're going to try that out. He is a deserter. We have Alfred the Miller. We have Bertwin the Grave Robber. Absjorn the Miner. I think I want him. We'll hire him. We have Ulfert the Grave Robber as well. And Bjarni the Juggler. Yeah, why not? We'll do that. Okay, so that means we have to choose our final Battle Brother, and I don't know. I don't know if a Miller's going to be good. I think I'm going to get the Deserter. It's a little bit more expensive, but I'm going to go with it. I'm only going to roll with 6, because if we have too many Battle Brothers, we're not going to be able to keep them paid. So we're going to go with that. We're going to buy out some items. Actually, not yet. We're not going to buy out items yet. First, we're going to take a look at what our boys just came equipped with. He's got nothing. He's a melee guy, though. His range skill is pretty abysmal. In fact, our first 4 guys are all pretty melee heavy guys. Actually, all of our guys are melee. It's like Yarny the juggler here. Bjarny is probably our best bet for a ranged individual. So we'll buy 1 bow and we'll set him up as the bowman. And he can rock his linen tunic. That's totally fine with me. Alright, so we're going to close out of this, and we're going to buy ourselves... I'm going to sell the knife. I don't want any daggers if I can help it. I really don't care for them. I'm going to get a spear. I'm going to get a hatchet, a short sword. We get a hunting bow. That's expensive. Wow, there's no smaller bows, huh? I don't... Yeah, I guess that's kind of what I'm stuck with. Alright, well, we're going to get a hunting bow. Oh, that was painful. Alright, we're going to buy a quiver of arrows. We're going to buy some smaller shields. We're going to buy a medium shield. We're not going to get the sackcloth. We're going to get a linen tunic. We're going to get a woven tunic. And I guess the padded surcoat. We're going to get a couple hats. And I guess that's about it. Huh. Interesting. Used to automatically refill your quivers after battle. Okay. Cool. Cool. I might actually buy a couple of those. And I think we're okay on everything else. So, if everything works out to our advantage, we'll be okay. How much money do we have? Is this enough for a few days? Okay. We do have enough for a few days. I'm gonna buy a knife. A scramasax? I don't know what that is exactly. I think it's just like a really long knife. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna buy one of those, and I guess one more little hat thing. Okay. That's it. That's all we're gonna get, and we're gonna go and we're gonna equip our battle brothers now. And let's see. Who's gonna be our biggest frontline boss type guy? We actually had a lot better choices last time. Also, I made a couple mistakes. I don't know if the developers are aware of this. Don't drag items down to your people here. You have to drag them onto your paper doll. They disappear, apparently, if you drag them down to people down here. Or something happens to them. I couldn't figure out where they went. Maybe it went into a stash or something that I was just unaware of. I don't know, but they definitely disappeared. Could have been that they were lower down on the stash thing itself. I'm not sure. Either way, it kind of worried me, but yeah, it was a little bit of a struggle. Alright, so we're going to go with... He's going to have... that. I think I'm going to give him a hatchet and a shield. And we're going to give him a head thing. Yeah, I'll go with this. He's going to actually have our amazing hat. There it is. Yeah, I like it. The Fengshire. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so he is set. We're going to go to good old Theo here. We're going to give him a little hat as well. He's got a club right now. I think I'm going to make him my spear user. And unfortunately, his shield... Wow, we really don't have a lot of shields, do we? This is going to be kind of an interesting dealie for us here. What does he got? He's got the woven tunic. Let's give him the padded surcoat. It's a slight improvement overall. They have sackcloths. Let's get rid of those. Give one of those over. And give him that as well. Additionally, let's see here. He's a miner, huh? We'll give him a club, I guess. We have a sword. We'll give it to Oliver. And he's gonna actually two-hand that beast. Maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna... Do I want him to two-hand that? No, I'm gonna try to protect my original battle brothers, my founding members, so they're gonna actually all be decked out with the best equipment we can give them. I believe it was this guy was gonna actually get the bow. Yeah. Let me put that up there. And now he is set. We'll give him, I guess... What's better here? We'll give him the dagger. It's gonna be a little bit better than the knife. And, yeah, the linen tunic's not bad. Kurt's already got a spear. That's okay. We can totally dig that. And I think we're okay with what we have here. Okay, we'll click up here to sort it out. And we'll go and we'll get into battle and we will fight this out, folks. So this first episode's probably going to be a little bit long, but it's going to be fine, folks. It's going to be fine. Well, let's hope our battle brothers survive. Don't forget, guys and girls, I'll say it one final time. Make sure you sign up to... Hold on, guys. There's supposed to be... I thought there was a speed setting. Like, to keep your people from moving quicker or slower? Maybe not. Alright, there's apparently bandit thugs and bandit marksmen here. I'm not sure if there's only 2. I assume there's going to be more than that. But those are the 2 that we're up against. So there'll be some archers, and there'll be... Okay, there's a total of 5. We see 4, so that means that one's probably an archer in the back lines. Oh, look at him. He's got a little, like, Fu Manchu thing kind of going on there. I can totally dig that. Alright, so we have quick shot, and we have aimed shot. Those are the 2 available to us. And I believe if we press Alt, yeah, that will actually bring up... We don't have to hold it, we just have to press it once. That will bring up the different armors that everybody has, and the different health things and everything else. So, that's pretty sweet. We can move around like that, or we can... What is it? Is it drag and move? There we go. We can drag and move the camera if we prefer. Okay, so it is his turn. We have aimed shot. We can't actually hit anyone yet, so what I think I'm going to do is wait the turn. They're going to have to close with us, so what I'm going to do is move up and wait. And there's... Oh! There's the first shot, and already it just did a nasty little number on us there. Unpleasant, unfortunate, and just not sweet, sweet nice at all. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Ooh. Unfortunately, we have the brush in our way. So I'm going to move forward, and I'm actually going to use spear wall here. If they decide to close with us, they're going to have to deal with that. I'm going to do the same thing with him. And they went right between the spear wall. That's pretty funny. Oh, there we go. Alright, so first hit has been landed on our side. And another spear wall knocked him right back into position. I like that. I guess we're going to go down and around with our buddy down here. We'll try to loop around and maybe get behind the enemy. And then this guy, I kind of want to send him up and over to deal with that guy, but I mean, he already got wrecked a little bit, so maybe I should have sent him up and over. I feel like I've already missed out on an opportunity, which is not great. Okay, he's gonna put his shield up. And we should have a fairly decent shot at this point. We can fire into an entire group of enemies here. Oh, and we landed our first shot. Well done, Bjarn the Juggler. Well done. And we killed somebody. What? Get handled. Alright, let's get rid of this guy, if we can. And we just took care of another individual. Alright, well, I'm totally all about that. We could knock back. Apparently we don't have shield wall, which I would have thought we would have had. Okay, so what I can do now is maybe move... Do I want to move a little bit closer? I think I'm going to take the shot anyway. Alright, that didn't really work out to our advantage, but that's okay. I'm going to come down over here. We're going to try to loop around to get that guy. He's going to move in. Our shield, our spear wall was still up, but unfortunately he did manage to get through it. So we're going to wait our turn on him, and it looks like it's our time to shine. So we're going to do our regular thrust attack here, and bam! Nice big old hit. And we're going to try it again. No such luck. Oh, he had riposte up. I didn't even notice that. Alright, we're going to move up here. And do we have enough? We do. I'm going to move here. And we're going to put spear wall up again. Let's see if he decides to close. Alright, he's going to jump forward with his shield wall up. And it actually... That's pretty good. That is actually not so bad. I'm going to come on down here. And it's going to be... Oh, the archer's turn. Ooh, 2 nasty hits. That's unfortunate, but it's okay. Sort of. We're going to actually try to... Oh, we can't do anything with him. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, I guess we just wait our turn then. You know, I could have probably just ended the turn at that point, really. We're going to come over here, and we're going to try and remove this guy. And no such luck. So we'll end our turn with him. Come over here with the Abjorn the Miner, and he's like, you know what? That's okay. I shouldn't have actually closed with them. That's another mistake. Don't worry, guys. I'll get a little bit better as time progresses, but look for me to make a lot of really, really dumb choices early on. Alright, we're gonna go for the kill here, and it just looks like we don't have much of a chance. There we go. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough. Oh, we're really hurt. Oh, he's super hurt. Alright, and we don't have a really high chance to hit him, but there's a little bit of a chance. Okay, put his shield wall back up. And we're just going to end a turn with him. Now, we could try to break free. It'll give him a free attack of opportunity, or we can just try to split his shield. And if we can manage that... That wasn't enough. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, we took him down. And can I knock him back? Oh, it looks like I can. Very nice. Oh, okay. Well, a lot of our armor is breaking. That's for certain. But, short of that... Looks like we can actually throw out to there. Let's go for it. Probably not going to hit, but that's okay. That's okay. Can move a little bit further. Maybe we'll get the hit in the next turn. I'm kind of leaning toward, like, falling back with a lot of our folks. They're all pretty banged up right now. He's actually got a decent amount of health. Maybe we can get closer to this guy. Or maybe we should just try to go for the overwhelm? No, I think we're just going to go and try to close distance with this guy. We are pretty banged up right now, and it doesn't look like with our shield we can actually do anything, so I'm actually going to back up with him. I'm going to try to keep Theo the Fearless from getting dropped here. Okay, we're going to go here, and it's a 53% chance. We landed it. Very nice. His armor is low, and we are still hanging in there. Looks like we have a 21% chance. We missed. We're going to go again. 21%. We missed again. However, we can pin in with this guy, and we're going to go for the knockout punch. Oh, that was unfortunate. Oh, he just got stabbed. You shivved my guy. No, don't shiv my boy. Alright, I'm going to wait my turn on this. Probably actually going to swing back around with our fearless guy here. I was hoping to get through his shield first. Oh, we just dropped him. Well, that's even better. Okay, and now, yeah, you can close with him. Yeah, get right up in his face. Be all like, hey, you want to mess with us? You're going to have to handle the battle brothers. Oh, don't die. Oh, I'm joining the miner. Live, my friend, live. Alright, so there we are, and... Oh, no stab, no stab, no stabby stab. Okay. Well, that didn't quite work out super well. I'm going to move here, and we're going to take a shot. 25% chance, but if we miss, we might hit our own battle brothers. I'm going to do it. It's okay. We're good. Alright, take a swing and a miss, a swing and a hit. Alright, we cracked his dome, we split his dome, and now we're going to hit him again, and we're going to go for the overwhelm hit, and the victory is ours! No one died. It was pretty nasty. 92 damage up on... I think that's how much he actually took. Wow, yeah, 92 damage. 46 armor, 46 hit point damage. On Abjorn the Miner here. Winrich took 45 damage. So, overall, not too bad. Not too bad. There's the statistics. I don't think anyone leveled up, but several folks need healing. About half of our squad does. And here is what we have gathered from that. Kind of wish we didn't have the amazing bow that we've already purchased. And I think there's a plane flying overhead, which is awesome, by the way, folks. But we have all this stuff that we can gather, and we are going to do so, and it is now all of ours. 116 monies, we have 8 medicinal supplies, and other various things. So, that should help out a little bit with our current monetary situation. So we're going to go back down to the city, and... The old mercenary is the first to spot your return to town, having been eagerly waiting to see you again. A throng of merchants and travelers stand nearby. They say some words of congratulations and thanks. The old man's face shows a sign of relief in your being alive, but he doesn't let that slip of emotion last long. He puts his fists to his hips, eyeing you up and down. So you did make it back in one piece. Looks like I owe somebody some crowns. Chuckling, he leans to get a good look at your men. His face's contortion is a pretty good summation of how they are doing. Well then, here's your pay as promised. This is the taste of blood and coin, my friend. I still remember it as if it were yesterday. And so do my bones. The man lingers a moment, perhaps thinking about his first time earning blood money, or perhaps of all the things it took just for him to be standing here today. Suddenly, he throws his hands out. Go! Go out and forge your destiny, young mercenary captain. Find your riches. There's so much in this world waiting just for you. So go out and take it. Go! He turns away, struggling to part the crowd of traders and travelers moving by their silks and linens, okay, like a toad amongst flowers. You watch as he slowly shuffles towards the beggar's quarters, where, soon enough, he is just a man that looks like any other. Thank you for your advice, old man. Okay, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in Dornan. We are a little bit richer and a little bit more experienced, I guess you could say. Nobody has gained a level up, but they are well on their way to doing so. If you take a look, 106 experience on him, 106, 166. Take a look over here, 136, 146, and 136. So our folks are gaining some experience. There are several damaged items across the field, and in the very next episode I'll explain how all this works out, and then we'll continue on our little adventures here with Bumpy's Battlers. Hopefully you enjoyed this first episode. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, share it, get it out there, guys. Let the world know Bumpy's doing the early access of Battle Brothers as God intended, and hopefully the Overhyped Studios people intended, and all of you. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. I hope you're along for the long haul and you join me for the entire ride. I know quite a few people will be picking this up and doing it. Hopefully you like my stuff and you stick around, but if not, the game's great. You guys should definitely go check it out. I'll have all the information down below where to get it. Again, it comes out on the 27th of April on Steam Early Access, and that will be where you'll be able to pick it up. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will catch you guys in just a few minutes with episode 2 of my Steam Early Access full LP of Battle Brothers by Overhyped Studios. Yeah. Until then, folks, my name is Bumpy McSquigums, and I will see you later.